Alright, well I have a list. Oh hi everybody, welcome back to the end of Persona 3 FES. The FES version. Can we go in the music room? It's locked. Okay. So, I have a list, and what I want to take care of next is... Alright, we can go to the mall. And the shrine and all of those places. Before we do anything else. So, let's go take care of those. I already took care of him. Hello, Vertical Sun. Ooh, I'm glad you're here. I feel awkward coming to high school. Oh, I almost forgot. I came here to drop off something Sanada-senpai forgot. He's usually level-headed, but he can be forgetful sometimes. There's something else, too. About Aragaki-san, senpai. I remember he was at the dorm for a little while. I never talked to him, but whenever I think of him, I feel sad. I don't know why. Like there's some painful memory I'm missing. I can't remember. All I remember is that I have to do something. But what? I don't know. Why would I forget something like that? Sorry about that. I felt so comfortable talking to you that I just went on and on. I like you, Vertical Senpai. You listen to what people say. And you went to the movies with me instead of treating me like a little kid. So, thanks for being nice to me. Yeah, I think we can go to the movies with him if we didn't go to the movies during the movie festival. To get, like, a different view of him or something. You can't go over here. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. He's gonna walk me home today. By the way, I'm not feeling anxious anymore. Great. I'll be a senior soon. And then all I'll be doing is studying for my entrance exams. That's gonna suck. I mean, how am I going to be able to study if she's following me around all the time? My senior year is just around the corner. Time flies, huh? Spent the whole year stalking and being stalked. I'll have to spend my time more wisely next year. Agreed. Agreed. It's this guy. I'll be senior soon, which means I'll be studying for exams every single day. That doesn't mean I'm giving up the hunt for mysterious stuff like that observatory. Mysterious stuff like that observatory. A very inquiring mind, you know. That's what makes me so interesting to talk to. If you say so. Alright. So, Bologna Mall, we can get a letter from Mutatsu. Aren't you the boy who used to talk to that monk upstairs? He actually called here trying to reach you. I think he had a message for you, but I can't quite remember it. Hey, don't freak out. Just hang on a second. Bartender walked into the club. Here you go. I wrote it down. Good thinking, huh? My handwriting isn't so good. I hope you can read it. I found my wife and son. My son's a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual. Witch, what? Hey, shut up. I'm on the phone. A lot happened, but I apologized 1,000 times, and everything's back to normal now. I guess you could say we're back in love with each other. I realized, rather than holding on to my pride, I needed to suck it up and apologize. Thanks to you, Vertical. Take care, kid, till we meet again. That's the end of it. I hope I didn't miss anything. He didn't leave any contact info or anything. But I'm sure you'll meet him again somewhere. Hey, maybe you should become a monk. Those guys all know each other, right? Anyway, stop by this place anytime if you want a drink. As soon as you're over 21, of course. See ya. You have any trouble letting me in all those other times. Okay. Completed the collection. My friend was surprised too. Things have really calmed down over the last month. It's like that cult thing never happened. All I'm worried about now is my son's exam results. He says he's confident, but we'll see. Yeah, those motionless people are all but gone. And everything's back to normal. Housewife with braids. I'm glad that all I have to worry about is my son's university entrance exams next year. Okay.
So that's Polonium Mall. Let's try Port Island Station. Port Island Station is going to have nothing. That was some weird crap about a month ago, huh? I don't know why. All those people were outside at midnight. What were they all doing? It's pretty cool, though, like a climactic scene of a movie. Okay, if you say so. Alright, I don't think that there's anything here. So we go to this other station, there's at least 2 here. Oh, I take that back. There's 3 here. I decided to get another job, but I'm keeping it a secret from my wife and daughter. So even if I don't succeed, I've got a plan B. I guess that's how the world works. People think nothing of ruining someone else's life. I've just got to do my best. I'll deal with what happens when it comes. What about you, kid? What about you, kids? Are you satisfied with your lives? Alright. You're Vertical Kun, right? I'm Mako's dad. If you have a minute, could we sit down and talk for a while? Yeah, alright. Good, I was hoping you'd say that. Here, have a seat. Want some takoyaki? Stand here is really good. Oh, I guess you already know. You know already, huh? When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Mako. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really loved the takoyaki. She was a good kid, huh? You're right. She's so good that I wonder if she's really my kid sometimes. I got a letter from Mako. It's long and full of details about her new life over there. She says she's made a lot of friends. Let's see, she's in charge of the rabbits at her new school. She has to get up early to clean the cages. They yelled at her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's. I never knew she was that forgetful. Oh, and she did so well at her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she goes on to talk about how she plays at the park right by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. Sounds nice. Nowadays, I come home to an empty house. The room seems so big without them. I wonder if she feels the same way about her house, now that there's no dad in it. We put that kid through so much on account of our own problems. I feel terrible about it all. Anyway, as for you, oh yeah, I forgot about this part, you little punk. Seems Mako really took a shine to you. She wrote all about you. Can't wait to grow up, Dad. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm going to marry him someday. What's up with that, you punk? Like, you were taking advantage of my little Mako, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it. But I'm not letting a guy like you touch Mako with a 10-foot pole. I'll never let you marry her, don't forget it. And off he runs. Like, cause, yeah, it's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I just said what I thought would make her happy. Oh, yeah, Vertical-chan. How you been? You've grown so much since the last time I saw you. Come on, dear. There's no way you could have grown that much in such a short time. What must have happened? Does it be Shrek, right, Vertical-chan? Oh, good point. Good point. You got me there. By the way, Vertical-chan, I'm thinking of giving this old place a remodeling. We'll make it even showier than the wing they're adding to Gigogen. Speaking of which, the school has decided to move the persimmon tree to another field. It'll be replanted on a hill where you can see the whole campus. So our son can still watch over the school and its students. I know that tree isn't really our son, but it still makes me happy. Once my dear wife heard, she couldn't stop crying. Come on, smile back.
Don't yell, dear, your dentures will fall out. Anyhow, we support the Gekokan high students as best we can. You look very mature now, Vertical-chan. You must have been working so hard. Come visit us anytime.
Alright. Cool.
Did you eat the special Hagakuri ramen? If you eat it with a friend, you'll be friends forever. It might be another rumor, but when I'm as old as you, I'm gonna go have some with my friends.
Okay. So that's our salary, man. Oh yeah, these folks. The restaurant employees are being interviewed. I heard that the key to Hagakuri's success is a secret menu. Can you tell us more about that? It's a little embarrassing, but one day the student saw what I was preparing and said he wanted to try some. I didn't want to give it to him, but he insisted, so I made him a bowl. Tasted and said, put some fish flakes in. So I did, and you know what? It was so good I decided to put it on the menu. Though it wasn't my idea, so I kept it as a secret menu item only. I didn't really appreciate his attitude, but I learned a lot from that kid. He's getting more and more popular in the strip mall. He's pretty much an idol here.
An idol? Him?
Oh yes! Nozomi is the one who made this coffee shop famous. His appearance and mannerisms may be eccentric, but he has an encyclopedic knowledge of food and a discerning palate. No one else comes close. All our patrons know him.
All of them, eh? How do you feel about his announced plans to leave here and tour the world of food?
I was devastated, of course. But I wish him well in whatever he wants to. Oh, the barista's probably the girl. Whatever, I don't.
I heard he's working a book. I can't wait to read it. Even though he's far away by now, I feel like he's right next to me. I hope his journey goes well for him.
Okay. So anyway, so Nozomi is now like actually the gourmet king and like traveling around. So what's that leave for me? Tanaka? And the dying young man. So let's go to the mall. No, let's go to the shrine. That's what I meant to say.
Hello there. Oh, you must be. By any chance is your name Vertical-chan?
Yes.
I see, so you're Vertical-chan. Oh, excuse me, I'm Miss Kamiki. Akanari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, could you sit here and talk about him with me?
Okay.
That's wonderful. Please sit down. Today is a special day. What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another of God's tricks. Today is my son, Akanari's birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. It wasn't long enough. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. He had a genetic disease. Me, I'm healthy as a horse, but him? The doctors detected it at birth. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day I wonder if he'd wake up the next morning. I blame myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad to have been given life. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you so much for the life you've given me. That's what he said. He was the one who suffered so much, and yet he said that to me. But my son brought me a lot of joy, too. Holding his warm body in my arms, just after he was born, those tiny hands, that first smile. Hearing him breathe easily at night. Every day I give thanks for him being alive. Every day I found new joy in him. And now I'm so lonely, and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much. That I have to keep on going, looking straight ahead. That's how I feel. I eat the finest food, visit the most exotic places. Everything my boy could never do. And I have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done. on that day when we meet again on the other side. If I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a fable. When I was cleaning out his room, I never found the notebook. He said he was going to show it to you first when he was done. I asked why not me, and he laughed and said, "You'll be the second one to see it, Mom." I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story. He did finish it. What? So was he able to give you the notebook?
And we explain?
I see. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. I see. You should hold on to the notebook. I'm sure that's what my boy would have wanted. I'll wait for him to tell it to me himself when I see him again. Hey, now I have something else to look forward to. I'm glad you and I could finally meet. Thank you. There's one piece of advice I'd like to give you as an old lady to a young man. Take good care of the ones dearest to you. If you wait until their time has come and you're clinging to their cold bodies, then it's too late. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari or me or you. It happens to everyone. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it. But if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should be able to prop each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people. Always remember that.
Saddest story ever. So that's all of our non-Seas members' epilogues. Hey, Koromaru! Aw, he seems sad. Aw, he doesn't want to move from where he's sitting. He doesn't have to. You can stay right where you were at, buddy. That's fine. You can stay there forever if you want. So that's his epilogue. His cousin sits where he was sitting before we found him. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I don't know where I find Akihiko. So let's finish up with the girls. As always, we'll start with Mitsuru. Because she's here.
What's the matter? You don't look well. Make sure to get some rest, Vertical. Oh, my apologies. I meant of course sandwich. If you don't mind, could we go somewhere to talk? I have some business to take care of later on. But I want to be with you until then. Sure. Let's go to the student council room then. I'd like to see it once more before I graduate. This room brings back memories. I was only away for a little while due to the exams.
Wow, we never get to see this angle.
The results haven't been posted yet, but I don't have any doubts that I passed. This spring I'll formally become a university student. So this will be my last chance to see the view from here. I don't have much time today. All the members of the head family are gathering for a briefing session. The Karicho group looks strong right now, but it's actually very frail. It could collapse at any time. I must stay strong.
And she seems a little tired.
Oh, you're right. Resting isn't as important as work. But this is our only chance. I've accepted that I must make sacrifices. I'll tell you what. If I do become exhausted as a result of this, I'll have you heal me. Soon I'll be saying my farewells to the dorm, too. I've been slowly packing up my things, but it's not going well. Everything brings back memories, a book, a picture, a piece of clothing, on and on. My senior year seemed short, but very full. It went by so quickly. Especially after you arrived. Anytime I'd pass you in the dorm or speak with you, I thought my heart would burst. I never knew I had such feelings inside. If you hadn't come to this school, I wonder what would have become of me. If I hadn't met you, would I have accepted my arranged marriage? Or would I have gotten on my motorcycle one day, driven off, and never returned? Fate is a mysterious thing. But there's no use dwelling on the past. I have things that must be done to secure a future for the Corregio group and myself. You can be part of that future too, Vertical. Do you understand? Come visit the Corregio head family sometime. Don't worry, it's just to say hello. I want them to get used to your face. It's almost time, I have to be on my way. I wish we could see each other back at the dorms. But I'll be late tonight, maybe this weekend. Just the two of us, of course. Well, see you.
Rich girl loves us! Alright, I can't believe this is still going on. So when we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.